Hello and welcome to Racing Series Europe's finale for their GT3 Championship. My name is Gogs, the Captain Brown, and I am here to give you commentary on the highlights package for the finale here at Misano. It is a nice sunny day. We have pretty cold temperatures. It is chilly out there, and we have a championship battle that has been brewing for 9 races long. We're here at number 10, and only 30 points separate Adrian Hanowitz, who's currently leading, and Di Stefano, who has been relentlessly chasing him down throughout the last couple of races. It all comes down to this. It boils down to the championship finale. We also have a small gap between McCutcheon and Bergerton for third place as well. We'll see how all this pans out in the next couple of minutes. Run down the field for you today to show you the starting grid. In the final row, we have Jamal Canzo in the Lamborghini and Conor Quigley in the Ferrari. In 16th, in the 112 car, we have Sperano, and in 15th, we have Van Wanrooij in the 13 car. In 14th, we have newbie to the Racing Series Europe. We have Magnus Dalebrom in the 100 car and Jamie Christie in the Porsche in the 141 car, 13th. High grade B in the Mercedes in the 876 car, the Matt Panda car. Alongside him on row 6 is Brown. Berberman rounds off the top 10 in the 518 car alongside Collar in the McLaren. Flores is alongside Anderson, both Ferraris on that row. Totally okay in the only BMW in the field today starts 6th with Carl Marley in 4th. Row 2 consists of Mauro Bergerton and Adrian Hanowitz. And the front row is Danny McCutcheon in 2nd, and pole position is taken by Matteo Di Stefano in the 52 Ferrari. The race is nearly ready to get underway, so let's get down to the track as we get underway. Di Stefano is leading the pack round the formation lap very quickly. It's quite a fast-paced formation lap actually. The big gap there between first and second. The drivers weaving to get the tyres warm. That will be an issue today in today's race. The cold temperatures, unseasonably cold temperatures here in Italy, causing that to happen. Like I said, only a couple of points separate Di Stefano and Hanowitz into the final race. Di Stefano starts first, Hanowitz in third. McCutcheon there second, and Bergerton in fourth, also involved in their little championship battle themselves as they come through the final sector now. The whole season has been building to this. Remember, you can get involved in Season 4, www.thesimgrid.com, and follow Racing Series Europe. As they come around the final corner now, very slowly, it looks like the pack's backed up, but Di Stefano really wants to get on with this. The pack will need to close right up to him. As we see them come round the final corner now, very colourful grid. Di Stefano in the white, McCutcheon in the purple, with Hanowitz in the multicoloured Mercedes, and behind us we await the green flag, and we are green. We are racing here at round 10 of Racing Series Europe, and Di Stefano's got a great start. Hanowitz down the inside of McCutcheon, potentially making up the 2 places he needs to get things going. Contact at the back of the grid there, but Hanowitz has got through into P2, and Bergerton now making a move down the inside of McCutcheon, it looks like, potentially. As we look from the rear wing of Hanowitz, we see the close battle there. But Di Stefano's out in front, Hanowitz in P2, Bergerton's third, and now McCutcheon's got Marley for company into the next corner, the first real braking zone off this track. It looks like Marley's going down the inside. They're so close, they almost touch. TOK thinks about it as well. McCutcheon's run a little bit wide. Berryman and Brown in the back there having a close old ding-dong as well. But that's OK down the inside. OK's ran down and went deep through the final corner onto the back straight. That will compromise them all the way down. Out in front it is Di Stefano, who has driven away from the pack, doing what he needs to do at least to try and close the gap. Right now, first and second would see the championship going to Hanowitz as things stand. Onto a replay there, we're on board with high grade in the Mad Panda Mercedes, and what we're watching here, we've got Brown and Christie in front, battling for a position. What are we looking at here? High grade on the brakes, gets the apex very nicely. Oh my goodness, very early on the brakes by Brown, but great move by high grade down the outside of the hairpin. Again, from the middle of the pack, there was a bit more action there at front, slight contact at the front there, but it looks like at the back Sperano and Canzo got together and taken Quigley out as well, so 3-car crash at the back. Collar gets slow on the exit of 3 and that compromises them into the turn 4. Brown tries to take advantage of that, as does Christie as well down the inside of high grade. And it all gets a bit meaty now down into the first real braking zone. Anderson thinks about a move down the outside, sticks to the racing line. Brown's under pressure from Christie and as well a little bit further back, but he gets a good exit in the yellow and black Lamborghini side by side with Berriman. Anderson down the inside of Collar as well. Lap 2, and we are watching Canzo in the Lamborghini coming down into the final corner, sorry, the first corner. Dalborn gets very high on the sausage curbs and takes himself off the track, and that is a position for the 3 cars together there that he'll rejoin now second to last. See if he can recover in his debut race. And we are watching Ben Berriman in the 518 Ferrari applying the pressure to the McLaren driver in front, and he gets a great exit out of the final corner. He's now alongside down the start finish straight. He's on the curbs, it can be tricky out there, but he gets the car swept in to turn 1. That's a great move from Berriman in the Ferrari, with Anderson just down the road now ahead. Quickly goes around the outside, thinks about a move. Dalborn as well, looking very spicy there into that corner. He's got a great exit as Quigley compared to the Lamborghini driver in front. He's down the inside of the last corner, not usually an overtaking move. That Lamborghini looks very squiggly for the Quigley's opponent there, down out of the final turn. He's under pressure by Dalborn as well in the Ferrari, but nothing doing. Quigley moves up a position. That Ferrari driver is not letting it go, but Quigley up ahead has had a bad exit out of the final turn, and that opens the door for Brown potentially to make a move. He sticks to the racing line, Quigley goes defensive, and Brown hangs it round the outside of turn 1, but Quigley gets caught up on the sausage curbs. And that's a solid move for the 134 car down the outside of turn 1. Now Quigley, so it's Canzo. Canzo is in front of Brown. They're side by side though, coming out of that corner into the back straight as Canzo goes defensive at the last possible moment. They're side by side through these flat out right hand kinks. This is where it gets tricky though, one of the hardest corners on the course. Brown tries to sweep it round the outside, but he's ran wide. He has to give that position back, and he does so into the hairpin. But he's Enzo and Sperano sparring down the back straight. And again, these two have been fighting for quite some time now, but that's Sperano down the inside, and this side-by-side contact between the Lamborghini and Ferrari. That one might end up in the steward's room. That looked quite aggressive. We'll see if there's any more to be heard of that. All over the back of Bergerton. We're 10 laps into this race. Tyres beginning to go off, show signs of wear, but Marley is thinking about a move down the inside of the McLaren driver. He throws it down the inside, and that's going to compromise both of them as McCutcheon's lurking in the background, looking to pick up on any errors by these two. It's such a tight field all the way through this field actually in RSE. Great driving all season long. totally okay in the 511. BMW goes deep into the corner before the long back straight, and that's opened the door for Anderson in the pink Ferrari, and they're side by side. We've seen this so often tonight, cars side by side along this straight, but it can get very dicey as we get into the tightening right-handers, and it looks like Anderson's made that move, but he's ran wide. That one might see him in the steward's room as well. TOK goes battling totally okay is Ben Berryman, the 518 versus the 511, Ferrari versus BMW. And Berryman goes round the outside. We've seen this move done a couple of times, down the outside of one, up the inside of two, but OK has kept the position with fierce determination by totally OK in the BMW. Berryman is not letting this one go. He has been relentless, and we see totally OK getting out of shape on the exit of turn 6. That will make him vulnerable into turn 7. Looks like a little bit of sim racing latency issues there. Totally OK flickering. Hope he doesn't have any disconnection issues as the race goes on. Canzo is really applying this pressure. That's Quigley, sorry. Quigley is applying the pressure and goes down the inside into turn 4. He's all the way over the curb. He may have to give that one, but he does so. That's great driving. Great sportsperson conduct there. Gentleman racer. It's still running in P2. He jumps into the pit lane. He is going to take his pit stop now. Maybe looking to perform an undercut on the fast charging Di Stefano. He gets the car slowed down in time as well. Cannot risk a speeding penalty. So Hanowitz now into the pits. Collar's under quite a lot of pressure here. He's got 3 cars charging him down. Totally OK, Anderson and Bergerton. Into turn 1, he does feel the need to go a little bit defensive. Great camera shots there by the director, but we've missed, because of that, we've missed Collar being overtaken by totally OK. And as you can see, he's now under pressure from the 2 cars behind as Bergerton goes down the inside of Anderson. A little bit further on now, and we're still watching totally OK under the great pressure of Mauro Bergerton. Lap 32, the race nearing its, and season nearing the end of its days, but totally OK battling to the end. As we see him now, he's not giving up, he's round the final corner. Little bit of dust being kicked up by the BMW driver, and he's keeping the defensive line. Big battle going on in the background as well. Bergerton swings round the outside of turn 1. That seems to be the choice place to make your overtaking move this evening. And we're watching a 3-way fight here. Collar's in trouble. He's already been taken by Anderson in the Ferrari. Berryman shows no signs of stopping either. He takes a wide line into the hairpin. That's going to open up the exit and increase his exit speed. Collar maybe now beginning to struggle on the worn tyres. Anderson's now in front. Berryman gets a great exit. Collar squiggles under power coming over the exit curb, and that's opened the door for Berryman. He's on the outside. He sweeps again. We've seen that so often tonight, sweeping round the outside of turn 1, which gets you down the inside of the tighter turn 2, and he's really struggling for the grip. There is Collar tucked up behind, totally OK, but he's jumped into the pits for his mandatory stop. The BMW driver finally releases the 2 Ferraris of Anderson and Berryman to charge after Bergerton for one final stint. We've got about 5 minutes of racing left in the season. We'll see if these two can make any inroads on the car in front. Chasing down, I think that's the lapped GT Jamie there, and Jamie Christie in the Porsche. It looks like it got a little bit sideways coming through that corner there. Is he able to keep it going? No, he's ran wide. He's went deep into the corner. That's allowed McCutcheon through with no effort, or at least no time delay for the Scotsman as he tries to secure P3 in the championship. His own championship, of course. Stages off the race. We now enter the final laps of the season as we see a little bit of racing going on behind there. I think that's Flores lapping high grade in the Mad Panda car. We have Di Stefano out in first, who leads Hanowitz, who's in second. It's not going to be enough for him to take the championship. It's been a great battle all round. We've got Danny McCutcheon in the 778 Ferrari in P3, who leads Bergerton just now as well, who's just coming over the start-finish line now. Berryman solidly in 5th. Anderson's got a drive-through penalty in 6th, so he'll drop down the field. Marley, I think they are in 7th. There he is. Anderson's dropped down the field now, and that's opened the door for Brown into 7th. In behind them in 8th is likely going to be the Porsche driver, the 13 car, with the TOK, the 501 BMW, in behind. The checkered flag is out, awaiting the flying Italian Di Stefano in the 52 Ferrari. He's really still pushing. He wants to do everything he can to take the championship. He comes across the final corner now and he takes the checkered flag. Di Stefano wins race 10 here at Misano in Racing Series Europe. Drama unfolding here on the final lap of the season. It's all come down to this. Hanowitz, I'm being told, is very low on fuel. It's marginal if he can cross the line or not. That Mercedes guzzling up the petrol. It all comes down to this. If he DNFs, Di Stefano will take the championship as he's already crossed the line in P1. He comes round the final corner now. The Mercedes driver, the drama that's been building all to this moment. He's lifted off to coast across the line and he takes the checkered flag. Adrian Hanowitz takes 2nd place, but he is your Racing Series Europe Season 3 champion. McCutcheon comes home in 3rd and takes 3rd in the championship as well. Confirmation of that, of course, pending any stewards' inquiries. These are all provisional results. Your race winner this evening, Di Stefano. Hanowitz 2nd, McCutcheon 3rd, but it's Hanowitz who's going to take the glory of the Season 3 championship, the GT3 championship for Racing Series Europe on Assetto Corsa Competizione on PlayStation 5. Big shout out to all these drivers racing in this championship. It has been very clean racing all throughout. Very respectful between everyone as well. And a shout out to the admins for keeping things organised. Thank you very much. It has been an absolute pleasure to bring this highlights package to you. I hope you enjoyed watching. We'll see you for Season 4 in the new year. Until then, take care.